Since getting my teeth done, I've been walking down, someone will like be in a coffee shop, wave and be like, oh my God, I love you. And I love your teeth, your new teeth. They're more interested in hearing about my teeth than they are hearing about my comedy shows. They're mad for the teeth. Every time I've come here, the staff have always been so lovely. The decor and the interior design is very funky and very relaxed, which I think is very reassuring. No one is on the phone telling you to wait a minute. I'm not leaving the place being like, oh my God, that was like really scary. Whenever I've had to go back, I've not been dreading it or been afraid. I'm way more confident now. I feel like I pose different in pictures. I feel like I speak to people differently. The best choice I've ever made when it comes to changing something about my appearance. I'm so happy with them. I was so scared that I wasn't gonna like it, and then I was like, oh my God, I can't go back. But genuinely, I am obsessed with my teeth now, and I'm not just saying that. They're my favorite thing about me now. When I look back on the pictures of myself before I got my teeth done, I'm like, oh girl.
How did you first hear about Truly Dental?
Well, I had first heard about Truly Dental through like online. I saw some other posts about it. I saw some good experiences people had about it. And I think what stood out for me about it was that it was kind of like this new kind of funky, more personal type of dentist, that it wasn't like super clinical and formal. It didn't feel like scary or anything. It felt like, oh, this is kind of like chic hotel vibes, but also it's a dentist. So it felt like very much, I felt I had like a more friendlier vibe than other dentists, and that just was very like, really drew me to it. So then that's why.
And then what specific issues or concerns with your teeth led you to visit Truly Dental?
Gaps in my teeth for my whole life. So I wanted essentially, like, I had one tooth that was still a baby tooth. I had other teeth that had chips gone off them. And then I had a lot of gapping on the top 6 and a lot of gapping on the bottom. So essentially I was just looking for like kind of the teeth to be rebuilt, and I was looking to do that through composite bonding. So that was kind of what I was trying to get, and those were the problems I had with my teeth that I really wanted fixed.
How was your overall experience during the procedure?
So good. Because it was quite a long procedure, I was a little bit nervous. But it was honestly so great. Like we had a whole, Dr. Jalal explained everything that he was gonna do. And I felt like that was so good because I could really know what was happening, and he really talked me through it as everything he did step by step. So it was really, everything was really clear and transparent. And, he was very reassuring. The procedure process was so lovely and very like calm and very like easy, a very easy process.
And then what was your experience like working with Dr. Jalal?
I hated it. No, I'm joking. I loved it. He was so lovely. He was very genuine, very honest, very transparent about, each thing that he could do. And also he would give me his honest opinion. Like I would go back to like, say, we got a few of the teeth composite bonded first. And then I really liked how it looked, but then afterwards he went back and he was like, I think if we fix this and we change this could be better. So I feel like he was very honest. He could have just set me on my way and said like, you're done, whatever. But he was like, I think we can make your smile better, and here's the things you can do. You don't need to do this, you can go this way. So I loved that about him, because it felt like we were really working together on achieving what I was looking for with how I wanted my smile to look. So I felt like it was so good.
Amazing. Yeah, that is so good about Jalal, is he's really like direct guy.
He's like, you don't have to get this done. You can just like, he was like, I wanted the bottom 4 composite bonded. And he was like, that's going to be, you don't need to get all that done. He was like, you can just do some edge bonding and it's fine. And it's not going to be as expensive. So he was like giving me alternative routes that are more affordable as well for what I was trying to achieve, which I really respect, and is a great quality to have in a dentist, because you know that they're really being honest with you. Then they're definitely like, they're taking into account everything, which I think is quite rare to find in a dentist, I think, sometimes.
How do you feel about the results of your treatment compared to your expectations?
Blown out of the water. I was so scared that I wasn't gonna like it. And then I was like, oh my God, I can't go back or whatever. But genuinely, I am obsessed with my teeth now. And I'm not just saying that, I am obsessed with my teeth. They're my favorite thing about me now. And also, literally, like, when I look back on the pictures of myself before I got my teeth done, I'm like, oh girl. Like, I feel like I I'm like, it's the best decision I've ever made. And I'm not even saying that. It is the best decision I've made because I'm way more confident now. I feel like I pose different in pictures. I feel like I speak to people differently. I feel like I just, because being insecure about your teeth is such a, like, so on your face. So it's so hard to cover up unless you close your mouth. And I love talking. So, no, I'm so delighted. I'm just, it's the best choice I've ever made when it comes to like changing something about my appearance. I'm so happy with them.
Amazing. Are you catching yourself like smiling at yourself?
I'm always going like, I think there's all these like faces that I'm making now. I don't know why. I don't know what it is, but I think it's like, even when I make a little video or something like that, I feel like I'm always trying to find a way to like get my teeth in it. Which is so silly, but like I just love them. I love that they're so perfect, and it's just like when I first like came out after like we were after the procedure done, I was like, oh my god, it feels like, because it's a new thing in your mouth, so it feels like this is so crazy. But like Dr. Giselle was like, you're gonna get used to that after like just give it 1 week. And then I was, and then like, yeah, I'm obsessed. I can't believe I didn't do it sooner. Honestly.
Amazing.
Oh. And I'm dead serious. Like, that is so true.
I love that you just have all these like facial expressions unlocked now.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, what about this? What are this? Do you know what I mean? Whereas beforehand, I feel like I would have been like, I think it would have been like, oh, I just don't want that little bit with my teeth in it or something like that, you know what I mean? Whereas like now I feel like way more like freer, kind of do whatever. And I don't know, yeah. And everyone's always like, your teeth. And I'm like, I know. These are things.
Would you recommend Truly Dental to others considering a similar procedure?
Yes, 100%. I've recommended Truly Dental for the same procedure for other people who want to get this done. Because obviously I have such first-hand experience, so I can literally be like, this is exactly how it's going to go. But also it's great to be able to like answer people's questions and concerns, the same ones that I had, and to have to be that example for people as well. I would think that composite bonding is, I think, a great alternative to like veneers or like other kind of more invasive treatments that people are thinking of. I think that like, all your natural teeth are underneath. It's a reversible procedure as well, which I think is great. There might be something you don't like about your teeth and you don't know how to fix it. And composite bonding is like, can fix so many different things that you might not like about your teeth, but you don't or something.
It's amazing how much it can change as well in like one appointment.
I know. And as well, what I loved about Truly Dental was that you can have the appointment with the treatment coordinator, which I think is great because it's like, doesn't cost anything. You just go in and you're like, here are all the things I want to fix with my teeth. And then the treatment coordinator can give you all the options, can break down all of the finance and how much everything is going to cost and how you can go about paying it, which I think is great. And that's so transparent. And I think at the end of the day, it is something that you are investing in. And it's great to have an actual sit-down consultation with someone about it inside of the dentist that you're working with, to get you the best results that you want. And I just love that transparency because I feel like I've never had that experience going in to get anything like done before anywhere. So I just find that, I think that is a big one for me.
Do you have any tips or advice for someone thinking about undergoing the same treatment?
Maybe something that I didn't do because I didn't know about it, but before going in, is probably the whitening of the teeth. So with composite bonding, you can only match the composite to the color, the shade of the tooth that you have. After you get the composite bonding, if you want them to be really like white and nice, and I wanted mine to be nice and whiter than I had before, you should take better care of, like, just take really good care of the teeth that you have at the minute, and make sure you're still like keeping up really good dental hygiene and cleaning and keeping it at the whiteness level that you want or are looking for, or do a little bit of whitening or whatever you prefer before going in, because then it just saves a little bit of time. So that's the only thing. That was like the only thing that I didn't know about before going into it, that they match the composite to the colour of the tooth.
Your teeth are lovely and white now. So they're glowing.
Turn off the lights, my teeth are going.
Is there anything else you'd like to share about your experience with Truly Dental?
I had a couple different appointments here, like, some of them were consultations, some of them are treatments, some of them are checkups, but every time I've come here, the staff have always been so lovely. The decor and the interior design is very funky and very relaxed, which I think is very reassuring, and I would say for any like nervous patients as well, like anyone who's afraid of the dentist or like that this is definitely a really good option for someone who's afraid of the kind of like clinical atmosphere as well, like that kind of ignites a bit of nerves. And as well, all of the staff, and there's so many people around that are just very genuine, very kind, like no one is on the phone telling you to wait a minute or anything. It's a relaxed atmosphere, and all the staff that I've dealt with have been just so lovely and very kind, and just left me like leaving the place not feeling like, I'm not leaving the place being like, oh my God, that was like really scary. And I'm not, whenever I've had to go back, I've not been dreading it or been afraid or anything like that. It's just been like very smooth. The whole process of getting all the treatments and everything has been really smooth and very easy and very like anxiety free.